10 absurdly hilarious tips from a psychologist. Get ready to have your mind blown, or at least tickled, with these 10 out-of-the-box psychological tips, from the utterly ridiculous to the downright absurd. These recommendations will challenge your perception of reality, leave you wondering if your therapist has been watching too many cartoons. Ready to discover if meditating to the sound of a vacuum cleaner is actually a thing? Dive in. Positive thinking is great, don't get me wrong. It helps us push through tough times, reach our goals, and stay hopeful. But what if I told you it's actually okay to be a little sad sometimes? Why would you want to feel sad? Well, letting yourself feel sad can be a way to release negative emotions, kind of like a mental and emotional cleanse. By exploring those negative feelings, you can get a better understanding of yourself and what you really need. And sometimes feeling a little down can help you see a situation from a different angle and come up with new solutions. When we constantly search for the big why, we often miss out on the little joys of everyday life. The feeling that life must have a higher purpose often makes us unhappy. But what is the meaning of life anyway? Everyone finds their own answer. Maybe it's simply enjoying life, having friends and family, and doing what you enjoy. Just live your life. Enjoy every moment. Be grateful for what you have. Don't be afraid to do something crazy. Real joy is in the small things. Each of us faces our own fears, be it a fear of heights, of interacting with people, or of new beginnings. Often we try to avoid situations that cause us anxiety or discomfort. However, if we look at it from a different perspective, we can see that fears can be a great opportunity for growth and development. Developing your fears means not running away from them, but facing them head on. When you confront your fears, it might be difficult and scary at first, but it's precisely at this moment that your real work on yourself begins. Every small victory, even if it seems insignificant, strengthens your confidence and allows you to grow. The more you fear something, the more interesting the process of overcoming it can be. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, you can start with small groups and gradually increase your audience. Each step forward is an achievement that makes you stronger. Every time you overcome your fear, you open yourself up to new horizons and possibilities. It's important to remember that fear is a natural emotion that won't just disappear, but you can learn to manage it. Instead of letting fear control your life, use it as motivation. By developing your fears, you not only become more confident, but also enrich your life with new experiences. So don't be afraid to be afraid. Embrace your fears and use them as a springboard for your own growth. On this journey, you'll not only face challenges, but also experience many joyful moments and victories. With each fear overcome, you get closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Sure, animals aren't stuffed toys, they have feelings. Blaming them for your own problems is just plain unfair. But hey, we can always find someone else to blame, right? If you're late, it must be the weather or that Monday blues. And don't forget the horoscope. It always knows best, right? But seriously, at the end of the day, we're all responsible for our own lives. Sure, animals aren't stuffed toys. in a world inundated with idealized images of others' lives. Unconsciously, we begin to compare ourselves to these perfect versions, failing to realize that we often see only carefully curated moments. What can this comparison lead to? Quite ambiguous results. On the one hand, comparison can motivate us to self-improve. Seeing the achievements of others, we can feel inspired and start striving for our own goals. However, on the other hand, constantly comparing ourselves to others can lead to feelings of inferiority and dissatisfaction with ourselves. We begin to focus on our shortcomings, forgetting about our unique qualities and achievements. It's important to remember that every person is unique and has their own path. Nevertheless, comparing ourselves to others is a natural human tendency. Get ready for the next part. We're diving into the topics of social comparison, astrology, and why you should be skeptical of psychologists. It's going to be eye-opening.